Hi everyone, this is Marie Blue Angel, and today I am revisiting a game that I actually first played on my channel back in 2023, and it is Talents. When I first checked it out, it was just a demo, and I actually caught it right before a big update, and so now I wanted to check out the game. I'm only allowed to do the prologue on my channel, which is completely fine with me, but I'm very excited because there's voice acting, there are some updates to the prologue that I didn't get to see the first time, so let's just dive deep into it and see how we like the game. I'm gonna enjoy it a lot, and I'm wondering if I'm going to think the same thoughts about the characters that I thought about before. But anyways, I'm very excited, and I hope you are too, so come on and let's check it out. There you go. Here are our characters. Nothing great comes without a risk. That is true. All right. We will be Alice. Right? That's fine. It'll be part of the voice lines, which is okay. Okay, so only the prologue is fully voiced, and partial voice acting is for the rest of the game. Past that, good to know. Pangarup City, a place of hustlers, pollution, and a high crime rate, and human civilization. Yet a city full of hope, dreams, and ambitions. This place is a central business district with a growing economy and a diverse population. It's home to the most prominent entertainment companies and talents. Okay, cool. Film, music, writing, animation, and even the game development industries. Every industry competes with world-class quality. Movies, music, fashion, culture. This city influences the world in a massive wave. Hence, the city is always bustling. This place is different from the countryside I used to live in. Though I do miss the fresh air and green scenery, in life there are times when you long for an adventure. To reach your dreams you could never achieve from your comfort zone. I came here to pursue my dream of becoming a game writer. I want to use my storytelling skills to create games that allow players to experience my stories firsthand, and through their decisions. I have many stories to share, and I believe the world needs them. That's why I'm in this city, where major creative companies reside. The reality, however, is harsh. Okay, this is our girl Alice.
Thank you for calling customer service. This is Merida. How can I help you?
The competition in the game development industry is fierce. As an inexperienced game writer and designer, I have faced numerous rejections. But I won't give up. I won't return to my hometown, and I will keep applying for jobs until I succeed. So here I am, in the only industry that currently accepts me.
I need to speak to the manager.
Oh. Customer service. It's not my ideal job, but at least this job pays the bills.
Oh, is there anything I can help you with?
I paid in advance last month. Why is there no internet connection?
I'm sorry to hear that. Let me pull up your account so I can check. Can I have your account number, please?
10920052. Soma Shin.
All right. I see what's happening here. The last payment you made for last month was $152. Since you're on a $100 plan, the $52 excess is already reduced from this month's bill.
Uh-huh.
You still have a remaining $48 for this billing month. You would need to pay it in full before you're due in order to avoid disconnection.
This is ridiculous. I want my internet back.
I mean, you had the answer, buddy.
Once you've paid the remaining balance, the internet will automatically be back in no time.
Can't you do it now? I'm in a hurry here.
Like I said, you need to pay the
Truth is, get your manager now.
Oh.
I'm sorry if you're frustrated right now, but I already told you.
Fuck your company. Your internet's slow, but when it's due, you're faster at cutting out the connection.
Oh. Oh, okay, Mr. Caller. Whoa, whoa. Truly.
Get me the manager now. I'll have you fired.
Toot. Then all I hear are beeps. He apparently got cut off for some reason. That was close. Hopefully he doesn't call me again, or if he does, I hope it doesn't reroute to me. I sighed in relief as I realized there were no more calls waiting for me. That's good. I love that. Is it the end of the workday? That was a close one. I never know when a frustrated customer will call and how their negativity might affect me. But I try to stay positive and remind myself that they're just humans dealing with their own problems. I stretched my arms and took in the beautiful cityscape view through the large glass windows. This is one of the things I love about my job. The view of skyscrapers in the busy city is a stark contrast to the countryside I used to live in, and it's always fascinating to watch. As I gazed out the window, I noticed a cloud in the sky that looked like a dragon. My imagination ran wild, and I was transported to a medieval setting, reminding me of an Otome game I played last night. Hell yeah, Otome. It's a type of visual novel or dating sim game designed for a female audience, typically involving romantic relationships with male characters. Just in case, I like the feature of this game. I think I remember from before, but just in case we needed that definition, there you go. That dragon turned prince love interest always gets me. I love that. Ooh, dragon turned. I love that. Okay, dragon turned prince. Sign me up. The view outside always sparks my imagination and takes me to new and exciting places.
Wait, why?
All of a sudden, a coworker went by the windows to bring down the blinders.
For us not to get distracted, supervisor says.
Ew. I mean, let us look out the window. When I'm on a call, sometimes... Why can't I look outside? It's good for your eyes. I glanced over at her supervisor, who was deeply focused on her work at her cubicle. She looked so serious, typing away on her laptop. As much as I admired her dedication, her presence made me realize that the one thing I loved about my job was now gone. I couldn't enjoy the beautiful cityscape view as freely as I used to. I turned my attention back to my computer screen, which only added to my growing sense of disappointment. The view outside was not only visually pleasing, but it also helped me rest my eyes from the screen's radiation. It was a much-needed break from the monotony of work, but now even that small comfort was taken away. Despite the difficulties I faced at work, I was proud to have saved up enough money to live in a studio-type apartment. The apartment had a stunning view of the city, with the lights twinkling like stars at night. I had to put up a good fight to secure the specific unit, but it was worth it. Even though I was able to afford my apartment, I was still far from being financially comfortable. I had to work hard to make ends meet, but I was determined to make it work. Hey girl, I like your shirt. I like the colors on it, and the little like sea turtles and sharks and stuff, or whales probably. All right, my publisher will upload the latest chapter of my novel today. I hope my 100,000 weekly readers will love it. Here it is. I've been waiting for this. Prince Dominic is dreamy as usual. I want more. I can't wait for the next chapter. Way to go, XX Aria XX. I love your work. So many comments. What an overwhelming response. I closed my eyes for a moment as I plopped myself to bed. Hell yeah. Good job, Alice. Good job. I look at my web novel again. Ooh, Resisting the Royal Casanova. Ooh, okay, I like it. It's not my first work, but I'm surprisingly fortunate to be talented in the romance genre. Doesn't automatically mean I'm an expert in dating or relationships, though. While I have written for other genres too, I prefer they be interactive and visual rather than be conveyed by words alone. I'm a gamer at heart and will always prefer to write for games than novels. However, I am thankful for the jobs I have right now. I read the comments again and can't help but smile. The reader's eagerness makes me want to write the next chapter right away, but I feel exhausted, and I still have work tomorrow. Until when could I keep up this lifestyle? Despite my hard work, my earnings for my novel were not as high as my day job. I was unfortunate to have ended up with a publisher who didn't pay well, but I wasn't going to let that get me down. I was considering jumping to another publisher in the hopes of better pay. Until then, I don't want to stop improving my writing skills. And hopefully, the day I write for games comes soon. Bringing your story to life in a way I never thought was possible, while meeting different types of creatives. How fun the journey would be. I'm still young. I'm gonna get there. I stare at the ceiling, letting the silence of the room wash over me. I reach for my phone, then pull my hand back. No messages, of course. I pick up a pillow and hold it to my chest, like that might make the room feel less empty. Eventually, the phone is in hand again, social media open, mindlessly scrolling for memes. Until an ad took my attention. A game expo is happening in 2 days. Wait, Game Expo? One of the Tome games I played will display a booth there. Oh, that's so exciting. I should totally go. I'm sure there'll be a lot of game exhibits and activities there. I should contact my best friend. Hey, bestie Holly. Holly, are you going to the Game Expo in 2 days? They're going to showcase Heartstrings. Really? Oh, no, I can't file work leave that day. Poor Holly. Enjoy and give my regards to the devs. I will. I'll also fetch you some free merch while I'm at it. You're the best. Anything for you. Oh. Well, at least our best friends in the city. That's good. Guess I'll go alone then. Still, I'm excited. Okay, hell yeah. I love a game expo. Okay, gotta make it through work. Oh, okay, we didn't have to really interact with work. That's good. This day is more tiring than usual. It could be because they blocked the company windows. If my shift isn't busy and there are no calls in the queue, I can daydream about my novel while gazing at the cityscape. To take that away from me is like taking my creativity. This won't do. I'm a writer. I need to be inspired. Despite the sun setting, for some, the day is just getting started on the city streets. This calls for an amusement arcade. Ooh. Okay, I love that. When I arrived at the arcade place, the area is thriving with youths playing different coin-operated game machines. It's after school, no wonder. I should go exercise my body, first things first. Sitting for hours can be overwhelming for me. The DDX Dance arcade machine, which is my primary target, is occupied, however. I think I'm going to have to wait till then. The man dancing is swift on his feet, hitting the notes on the metal dance pad despite the fast tempo. I just played one of these like a couple weeks ago, and I mean, I do very like easy, like I do like the beginner levels, and it's so fun. But I'm not an expert for sure. He never misses a note, and he dances elegantly despite the challenging song. He finished the level and went down to take a break. I was about to ask him if he's still going to return so that I could play next. However, his figure and body language hit nostalgia, a hair with a familiar shade. Bringing back memories of my closest childhood friend. Oh, hello, closest childhood friend.
Huh?
The facial expression gets me. It only took me a moment to realize who it was. My dear friend whom I haven't seen in 8 years.
Chris?
Hell yeah.
Alice? It really is you! Long time no see.
This is Chris S. Dela Cruz, a childhood friend of mine. We were classmates until high school, but he had to transfer to the city due to his parents' work.
Yeah, I still can't believe it's you. How are you doing? Are you staying in the city?
I'm good. Yes, I am staying here. I should ask the same of you. You finally went out your comfort zone, huh?
You only live once.
Why not work online?
It's better working in an actual office than at home. Besides, I want to try living in the city at least once.
So, how is it? Are you working now?
I'm currently working as a call center agent, and I write my novel on the side too. How about you?
You have 2 jobs? That must be tough.
Yeah, just until I get the job that I want.
What is it?
I want to write for games.
Yeah.
You're still on that?
Of course. No luck in getting accepted, though.
You did want to become a game writer before.
Okay. Love that. That we remember.
If I knew you were here earlier, I would have been able to help you.
What do you mean?
I used to work as a game producer for Razor Games.
Razor Games? Isn't that the one out of the 2 AAA game companies in the country? Wait, you make games? That's amazing!
AAA games are high-quality games produced by large, well-known publishers, if we didn't know that already. It suits him. If I remember right, Chris was a hardcore gamer back then. There's literally no video game he can't win. Even Otome games. And he's not even cheating. Even that game he played earlier, playing rhythm games with your body, is no joke.
But working in a corporate is tough, even in the creative industry. So, I was stripped off my position after 3 years.
Dang.
That's too bad. They wasted a talent.
Still, if we had met a bit earlier, I could have helped you.
Well, at least we're reunited now. What have you been up to then?
I'm on my way to creating my own game studio.
Ooh.
A game studio?
I have a few ideas, but I always consider new ones as well.
We really have grown up.
I wish you the best of luck on your startup journey.
Thanks. By the way, you mentioned you wanted to be a game writer. Have you tried creating at least a visual novel?
A visual novel is an interactive game genre that tells a story primarily through text and static or animated images, where players make choices that affect the plot and endings.
I did. Thanks to that, I got a grip of how to write branching stories. However, I can only rely on free art and music online. I can't draw, make music, nor program complex game mechanics.
It's okay.
But what if you had a team handling that?
That'd be a dream come true.
Mm-hmm.
Then, how about I offer you to join my startup?
Chris.
Huh?
Eh? Dun dun dun. Izumi Games presents a brand new Otome visual novel. From the City of Dreams, Pangarap City. A journey of romance, creativity, and success is about to begin. Ooh, these are cute. Okay, here's Alice.
For games.
Want to join my startup?
Okay, Chris.
You're not that bad after all, Grinder.
Suma.
I'd rather be with a mademoiselle like you.
Harry.
Thanks.
So scared. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. Okay, yeah, credits. Play your story. Write your way to success with your rowdy co-founders.
Hey,
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 Hey.
talents.
Talents. I love that. That's so cute. Do you have what it takes? Hell yeah, we do. Let's go. It's been an hour since I sat down to write my novel, but I just kept on staring at the blank document. I've been thinking about Chris's offer earlier. He offered me to be a business partner in his company. He said he needs a game writer and designer and believes I have what it takes. I have 100,000 readers after all, and a writing degree at that.
I know deciding won't be easy. That's why I thought of something like a trial before you can decide.
trial?
There's an upcoming game jam in the city that offers a big prize and networking opportunities.
Game jam? What's that?
It's an event where people make a video game in a limited amount of time, usually in the form of competitions. A theme is usually given, so this can not only promote creativity and networking, but also innovation.
That sounds fun.
We'll test our capabilities and team compatibility there. Then, you can decide if you want to take the risk of becoming a co-founder. It doesn't cost anything but our time, so you can think of it as a trial to see if our team will work out. How does that sound?
Damn, Chris was like ready. He was super prepared. It's that as if he knew going to the arcade and doing DDX would lead to this fortuitous opportunity in meeting his childhood friend.
Let me think of it first.
Chris is currently on the quest to scout other business partners from the music, art, and game development industries. Naturally, he intends to pick only the best talents. It's a tempting offer, but I also have to consider the fact that starting a business is a huge risk, and not all ventures are guaranteed to be successful. Game companies are no exception, especially having a competitive market. I took a deep breath and leaned back on my chair, trying to weigh the pros and cons. I have a passion for writing and games, and this opportunity might be a way to merge those two passions. But then it's risky. On the other hand, I have my stable day job and my writing career to consider, but then it's not what I truly want. It's a difficult decision to make, but I know that I need to carefully think it through before making any hasty decisions. I opened the browser on my laptop and searched for Chris Sylvan. I apparently changed his last name since his parents' divorce. It also explains why I couldn't find him on social media back then. My jaw almost dropped at the several relevant searches that appeared. Chris even has a wiki. All of his information is there, but mostly related to Razer Games stuff. I opened a reference article from a renowned game press. Chris Sylvan is a game producer from Razer Games and the brain behind the remote game series that racked up over 30 million downloads on Steam. He also worked with Resident Petville, Jamming Notes, and other minor renowned projects. With players and critics rating the newest title with an average of 9.8 out of 10 on the site, we interview Chris Sylvan on how he did it. What? The Star Game Producer. Remote wins Best Horror Game at the Game Awards. 30 million downloads. I continued to search for other sources and found the same thing. He's already established in the industry and has a solid track record of successful projects under his belt. How could they let go of this fantastic talent? If my friend is this competitive, then the Game Jam might be worth a shot, right? You've come a long way, Chris. I knew you'd succeed. Hello. I was taken aback when I heard my phone ring.
Hello?
Alice?
Hey, Chris. You're still awake?
Yeah. Did you get home safely?
Yes, thank you for asking.
Okay. I just called to check up on you.
Oh, thanks. Hey, I didn't know you were a big shot. You were all over the internet when I searched your name.
I didn't want to brag.
Humble as always. I'm proud of you, Chris.
Alice,
Yeah?
I'm glad to meet you again.
Yay.
Same here.
I hope you're thinking about my offer.
I need to think it through. Even if you say I don't need to contribute financially, business is a serious topic.
That's alright. But how about the game jam?
Actually...
The Game Jam event runs in the span of 13 days. However, the game development part only runs in 7. I was told that we can make the game remotely, so there wouldn't be much problems to my side, as long as I file work leave for certain days. But our leaves are unpaid, and I need to pay rent soon. On the other hand, Chris plans on splitting up the cash reward if we win the Game Jam. Will I be able to risk a few days? Let's join the Game Jam.
I think it's a great opportunity to join you in the game jam first. After that, let's see where it takes us from there.
After seeing Chris's credentials, I couldn't say no. To the Game Jam at the very least.
That's great to hear. I think we're going to make a great team.
I agreed with him, and we continued talking about our plans for the Game Jam and the future of the company. I may not be fully committed to the business plan yet, but I got to start at somewhere. The future was looking bright, and I was excited to see where this journey would take us. Okay, we love a journey. We love where we're going. Okay, we're finally here. Oh my gosh, look at all the things in the back. I see heartstrings. Cute. Today, I'm attending the Game Expo. A variety of things are being displayed, including game companies showcasing their games, hardware booths, e-sport competitions, and cosplay. Cosplay is when people dress up as characters from anime, games, movies, or other media, often for fun, events, or creative expression. Hell yeah, okay. Each stall has its own unique themes and demonstrations, and even indie game companies are here. Some are even selling game merchandise, while others are giving out freebies when you try out their game. Wow, there's a lot of people here too. I need to find the booth I'm looking for. I can't wait to see my favorite husbandos. As I make my way, I stumble upon a booth for an MMORPG that I play. I can never say that. A massively multiplayer online role-playing game is a genre of online video games where a large number of players interact with each other in a virtual world, typically with a focus on character customization, leveling up, and completing quests or missions. If I'm looking for an action-adventure game, this is my go-to. I took a photo of the booth and realized that the person next to me was doing the same thing. A person. Though we haven't officially met, but maybe we have. I smile at the stranger, ecstatic to meet a fellow player. What was the face for? Huh? I smiled at him, but he only looked away and continued capturing photos from his phone. I'm sure he saw me smile. On the tarpaulin posted on the wall, there's a QR code printed with the text below saying, "Scan this code to get a free legendary weapon." Whoa, I'm definitely getting this. It takes so long to grind to get these weapons. In the context of video games, grind refers to the repetitive and often tedious gameplay loop of repeatedly performing a specific action, such as killing enemies or completing quests, in order to gain experience points, level up, or acquire in-game rewards.
That's it? I already got them all.
I can't help but hear what the person next to me is saying, and I immediately became interested.
Whoa! You have all the legendary weapons? How long did it take for you to grind?
Grind?
Is there something wrong with what I said?
I purchased them.
What?
So what?
It took me 4 months just to get one. Are you a pay-to-win gamer?
Pay to win is a model in video games where players can gain advantages over others by sending real money to acquire in-game items or upgrades that are otherwise difficult or impossible to obtain through regular gameplay.
Is there a problem with that?
You didn't even grind on this?
Nope.
Wow. Your items at least gotta mean something.
Developers need money too.
That's true, but do you participate in PvP events?
Short for player versus player, a type of video game in which one person plays against another.
Why would I not?
What? But isn't that unfair for some? You're sweeping the people who actually care to grind and complete quests.
Smashing those peasants is fun.
What? Peasants?
Peasants?
Look, I don't care. It's not my fault you're broke.
We're fighting back.
I just want to play with meaning.
He's correct that I'm broke, though.
Then a pay-to-win gamer plays uselessly? Is that your point?
No, but it feels like you're cheating.
Then he walked away. I get he has a point, but it still pisses me off when people get their way in games like that. Imagine battling a pay-to-win gamer in a PvP event. It feels like those players are legally cheating. Well, it's the game's fault in the first place. I shouldn't beat myself up because of this. Instead, I need to focus on my goal instead. I said instead twice. The Otome booth is what I came here for. Hell yeah. Excitement filled me to the bone when I arrived at the booth. All my favorite characters, life-size cardboard cutouts were there. Oh my gosh, that'd be so exciting to see.
Zach! Oh my! I love you so much!
This is heaven. Otome games are the best. I mean, yeah, they are. I took pictures with the cardboard cutouts and had fun chatting with the staff. I wish I could make a game with my characters' cardboard cutouts here, too. If I accept Chris's offer, will I be one step closer to my dreams? Wait, will he even let me make an Otome game? I should ask him sometime. Next, I should visit the esports area. Electronic sports, esports, refers to competitive video gaming as a professional sport where players or teams compete against each other and organize events or tournaments, especially ones that can involve cash prizes and sponsorships. Yep. We go there, feeling the energy and excitement in the air. People were cheering for their favorite players and teams, and the sound of mouse clicks and keyboard tapping filling the air. The atmosphere was electric, and I could feel the passion and excitement that these players had for games they were playing. As I walked around the area, I couldn't help but think about how amazing it would be to be part of this world. But only, of course, to have your games be played in competitions. These MOBA games had their own storyline too, you know. Multiplayer online battle arena is a subgenre of strategy video games in which two teams of players compete against each other on a predefined battlefield. I am learning a lot about different games right now. The game being played is a multiplayer online battle arena game, which I'm not really used to playing. However, I do know how to play one, and this one particular gamer caught my attention. Question mark? Did we not just see it before? His hands and coordination were fast and accurate enough not to miss any opening the enemy has. He's playing in real time, but his every move is calculated, as if he figured out the enemy's movements. He can kill his enemies without his health decreasing. He's really good at this. Other people are also watching him. Looks like we have a finalist here. The match finally ended, and they won. I knew it. He slips off his mask and takes a quick drink. Wait, isn't that... He's wearing different clothes, but it's no doubt that he's the pay-to-win gamer from earlier. He looked in my direction until our eyes met. I gave him a thumbs up with an impressed look while raising my left eyebrow. Smiles instead. He and his team left afterward. What was that? Did he just smile at me? That's not a smug face, is it? It looked sincere. It's like he suddenly became a different person. I wonder why. What just happened? Never mind. There's something else I need to check. While walking, I found the booth with the game Remote on it. The game Chris produced when he was still at Razer Games. They are showcasing the game demo with a virtual reality headset. That's cool. I wonder what Chris will feel if he sees this booth.
I heard the producer of this game resigned.
Resigned? That's what they said?
Is there something funny in what I said?
Hello.
No, sorry. It's nothing.
I might get Chris in trouble or something if I push it further.
And by the way, it's 37 degrees outside. Isn't it a bit warm for all that fur?
That's hella hot outside.
It's all about aesthetics, my friend. I don't mind a little sweat if it means I look good.
But you're also wearing a sweater underneath.
Ah, I see. Well, to each their own, I suppose.
On the booth, a girl just finished playing the demo, and she looks terrified.
I wonder what the future of this game will be.
Do you play this game?
Yeah. How about you?
I don't play horror games.
That's too bad. It's one of the best horror games in existence.
I didn't know it was that good. I only heard of it, but never really played it.
Then I'll check it out.
I love that we just go to check it out. But it's fine. We're here, I guess. I asked the facilitator to let me try the demo, but I admit I'm nervous in playing a horror game. I don't like playing them, especially on VR, where everything feels real. I then wore the VR equipment.
I'm ready.
Cute.
Good luck.
The game started like your normal horror game. However, it requires your wits to get into the end. The game is designed masterfully, truly the work of a genius. After a few moments,
I'm stuck!
I got locked up in a room in the game and can't figure out how to get out. The music kept increasing, the volume and tension, indicating that the enemy was coming near. Ask for help.
How do you do this?
Oh, you go get the key from the box.
Oh, that one! Thanks.
I followed the man's instructions and managed to get out. I wouldn't want to scream in this place. That would be embarrassing.
You saved me. Thanks.
No problem. Why don't you like horror games?
I only like watching people play them.
Same.
Hooray to the streamers. I love people watching them.
Seeing other people's reactions is entertaining.
I know, right? Unfortunately, though, it can be tough for them too. They have to make the stream entertaining enough for the viewers to stay watching. They have to communicate with their viewers, grant requests, set up stream schedules.
There's a lot involved.
It's a lot of work.
I mean, I'm actually, yeah. I mean, truly, there's a lot involved.
Sounds like you're one of them.
Who knows?
The man hurriedly looked at his phone.
I gotta go. See you around, mademoiselle.
Bye. He waved goodbye, then left. I'm meeting a lot of interesting people today. I wonder if Chris already saw this booth. Wait, is he even here? We should call him. I forgot to ask him. Wow, what great timing.
Chris!
Where are you?
I'm at the Game Expo. Would you like to come here?
I knew you'd be here.
What? You're here? Where are you?
In the game section.
Coming.
Of course he'd be here. He's a game developer. What am I thinking?
Alice, over here!
What are you doing here?
See this section? If we continue the startup, we can display a booth here. Can you imagine it?
I looked at Chris to see his expression. He seems excited, but I don't know if that's only a facade because I'm here.
Chris, your game's booth was over there. Did you visit it?
Yeah. I went to say hi to the people stationed there.
Are you alright?
Why would I not be?
Seeing your game in different hands without you, is it not heartbreaking?
You sure know how to read me, Alice.
We do, yeah.
Of course.
I've always known Chris as the outgoing, joyful type, but I also know when he hides his feelings like this.
Alice, if there's one game you wanted to make, what would it be?
Otome.
Atome,
Right. What's the point of even asking?
if I join, will we be able to make one?
As long as there's a market, it's possible.
There is a market.
Now, I just need to see your business partners and join the game jam to finalize my decision.
You're really considering it? That alone makes me happy.
Of course, you're my friend. I trust you.
Shock, Pikachu face.
Thanks for believing in me.
Oh, blushing. First blush of the game. Cute. Okay, so that's fun. We went to the Game Expo. We met up with Chris. I mean, met some other people. We'll see what happens. This is tiring. I just want to go home and finish my chapter already.
Thank you for calling customer service. This is Merida. How can I help you?
Yeah. I believe my brother called the other day regarding our payment.
I see. Let me pull up his record so I can check it for you. What's your brother's name?
Somashin.
And I'm speaking to...
Sasuke Shin. His brother.
All right. Give me one moment, please, while I pull up his record here.
Thank you.
What a difference in behavior. After pulling up the record, I realized this was the ticket I created for the guy who ranted on me the other day.
Ah, yes. I was the agent he talked to. Upon checking here, sir, you still haven't paid your remaining arrears yet. That's why the system shows a remaining balance.
After paying that, will our internet automatically return?
Yes, sir. It's automated. I also did tell your brother about it.
Is that so? I wonder why we still need to have this conversation.
You're thinking a very important thought there, Sosuke, okay. He was frustrated?
He was frustrated at the time, so I understand if he forgot to tell you about it.
I see. That's most likely. He tends to get grumpy when he's frustrated.
Finally, a caller that understands.
I apologize for whatever negative my brother said. Unfortunately, he tends to have a bad mouth and temper.
Oh, well, thank you. Good to know. What an angel.
No worries, sir. Is there anything else I can help you with?
That's all. Thank you for being honest, Murda.
And the call ended. That was a great call. I would be so happy to get one of those. Oh, hello, Chris.
Chris?
Are you free today?
Am I?
Yeah, what's up?
I guess we are.
I want you to meet someone.
Ooh, who are we meeting? Oh, I remember. When I spotted Chris sitting inside the cafe with someone, I immediately recognized the person he's with. Oh my
Remote
gosh.
guy?
Remote guy?
You're Mademoiselle.
You know each other?
Yeah.
We met at the Game Expo. We both played your game remote there.
Really? What did you think of it?
It was nerve-wracking.
Oh, that,
She got stuck on the room part, but she managed to finish the demo.
Glad you survived.
Oh, but we haven't been formally introduced.
That's true.
What are you doing here?
Alice, I want you to meet Harry Dominic Claude.
Harry Dominic Claude.
Call me Harry for short.
Hey, Harry.
Alice Rodriguez. Just call me Alice.
We shook hands.
He's our artist.
Ooh.
What?
He's our new prospect business partner.
Ooh.
That's amazing. But I thought you were a streamer or something.
Oh, that was a joke.
Are you sure it was a joke?
If you say so. To come to an agreement with Chris, you must be competent. Welcome to the team, Harry.
Chris told me of you as well.
What did you tell him, Chris?
Judging from that smile, I sure hope he didn't exaggerate my image to him.
So, what's your story?
I was used to constantly drawing still illustrations. I've always wanted to make them come alive through games and animation.
In a startup?
Chris is a promising CEO and game producer. I loved his game Remote, remember?
A chief executive officer, aka a CEO, is the highest ranking person in a company responsible for making major decisions and leading the overall direction of the business.
Right, but in terms of stability...
I'll manage. I'd like to see how this thing turns out. Besides, since you're here, it'll make me want to stay more.
Are we flirting, Harry? Chris over here. His face. Okay. He asked for my hand and kissed it, to which I was taken aback.
All right, that's enough. Flirting in a workplace would be a bad idea.
Do you intend to implement that rule, Chris?
It has negative effects.
Oh, how about I flirt outside of the office?
Well, love can't be entirely stopped, but it can still affect the workplace. Just make sure it doesn't.
Got it. Then I'll do it outside.
Then Harry winked at me. Hello.
I'd prefer if you ban it, Chris.
No. Okay, wait. I will say Harry is my favorite love interest. We haven't officially met everyone else, but I'm just gonna say he's my favorite love interest. And normally I wouldn't, but there's because usually I don't go immediately for the ones who are like immediately a bit flirty or overly flirty. But you know, there's just something about him. And I did have the same amount of information that I have now for when I first like made my decision about him being my favorite love interest. But we'll see. I think overall these types of love interests also grow on me over time. So like that's also something, but like I guess I don't know. Just something to think about. It could also be, you know, I think his character design's really fun. I love his blue hair and like the contrast with like his eyes and stuff. It's very nice. I love that Alice is just like, I prefer if you ban it, Chris.
Don't break our hearts, Alice.
Sad.
What?
I won't ban it. As long as we respect each other, that's all that matters.
Me and Harry nodded in agreement. Not like I wanted to date someone from our company, though, especially Startup Land. Oh, well, I guess that's where we're headed, girl.
Chris, how did you meet him?
I decided to change the topic.
I've been following his social media for a long time. I figured he'd be the perfect candidate because of his knowledge of different art styles and techniques.
He was persistent, and as a fan of his works, I couldn't ignore him.
So you're both fans of each other?
They high-fived in agreement. As expected of Chris. I can't wait to search this man up on the internet.
We'll just have to wait for this game jam Chris is talking about.
Oh, right. When's this game jam?
In 3 weeks.
What?
That soon?
That's why you should study all the pointers I gave you. The theme is going to be announced on the opening day.
Okay. Oh, then we went back. Okay. I'll have to request a week leave to focus on the jam. My web novel is almost complete, and this is a great opportunity to take a risk. Eric Dominic Claude. Let me do some research. I open Google and search for his name. When I opened his Instagram account, I was shocked. He has 1 million followers. His art style ranges from realistic to anime, and the way he draws anime men, ikemen, is a Japanese term to describe a visually attractive or handsome man, often used in the context of anime, manga, or video games. Ikemen. This would definitely work for an Otome visual novel. Chris, you are a godsend. He posts both commission artworks and personal art, with each post gaining hundreds and thousands of likes. He's a big shot in the industry. However, his last post is several months ago. He usually posted consistently based on his history. I wonder why. I feel bad in comparison. If I wasn't Chris's friend, I wonder if he would still choose me to be in the team. I opened my WritePad account, where I upload my web novels, and saw new comments coming in. I mean, you have your own reputation and an established history. Don't put yourself down, Alice. There are critics and trolls sometimes, but I try not to let it affect me too much, especially with fans like this. Thank you for being my inspiration. I love your work. Despite being a guy, your work moved me. Imagine if this happened with a game. I would be able to reach even more people. But before that, I still have part-time writing to do. Just a little bit more, Alice. Hang in there. Oh, we're awake. What? I felt like I slept for a long time. What time did I sleep last night? I checked the time. 7:30? Oh dang, I woke up too late. Okay, time to go. Ugh, I was late. There goes my salary deduction. Too many irate callers again today. Is our service that bad for us to receive floods of complaints every day? I remember the one caller who was kind enough to apologize for his brother's behavior. That was one of a kind. I hope all of my callers are like that today. It's been 2 days since I met with Chris and Harry. My leaves on my day job weren't approved. They said I'm still new, so I'm not entitled to regular workers' benefits. Damn.
Alice, you're being called by our supervisor.
Huh? Why?
I don't know, but she's in a bad mood.
Oh no, was it because I'm late?
Good luck.
I greeted my supervisor and took a seat in the chair she gestured to. Her hair seemed all over the place. I heard there was an important meeting earlier. I wondered what could have caused her stress.
The company has been experiencing a lot of losses lately. The higher-ups decided to lay off some employees.
What?
What indeed?
And so, I called you here. You are good at your work, but we will have to let you go since you're new.
Oh.
Damn. A sudden layoff. Talk about timing. Now I lost my job. I sighed. It can't be helped. With those number of complaints, the stocks would surely go down. Okay, I have to put in my charger. Okay. They'll transfer my severance pay so I can still pay for my living expenses for the next 3 months, which is great. I need to win this game jam Chris is talking about. My web novel writing needs to earn me more money to pay my bills. Additionally, my novel is close to being finished in a few chapters. But working in a startup can be risky. You never know how much you're going to make or if you're going to make anything at all. You'll need luck on your side too. It's unstable compared to having a job. I don't want to end up living in the streets. And we'll have to wear different hats. Though Chris assured us he'll outsource the other important tasks, commission others until we can expand and afford more in-house talents. I can either take the risk or get another job that'll give me stability.
What's up?
We're complete.
We're complete.
Have you found a composer and programmer?
Yes, they're in the restroom.
I'm excited to meet these people.
Hey, Harry. He puts his bag down. He arrived at the same time as I did.
I wonder what they'll be like.
They're my friends. They may be intimidating initially, but I'm sure you'll eventually like them.
Thank you for waiting.
He looks familiar. Where did I... The Game Expo girl. I know a lot has been happening, but the Game Expo. Didn't I meet him at the Game Expo? Don't tell me.
He's the programmer and head QA tester, Sosuke Shin.
A person in charge of quality assurance testing, which is a common practice to ensure a product meets expected standards.
What? Aren't you the pay-to-win gamer?
Huh?
I also saw you win at the preliminary esport competition at the Game Expo.
Have we met before? Are you the writer?
Yes, this is my childhood friend, Alice Rodriguez. And this is Harry, our main artist.
A pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Sosuke.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, there is no pay to win in esports. Though I did win at the Game Expo.
What?
Oh, this is them? Nice to meet you. I'm...
These two remember each other. What? They look alike.
You're...
They're identical twins.
Chris is like, yeah, they're
Amazing.
twins. Yes.
Where did I meet you?
Oh? I've been feeling that too.
They even have the same thought.
You mentioned the Game Expo earlier.
You know each other?
Well...
Oh, I remember now. You're that legendary weapon grinder.
Oh, you are that stranger who wished me good luck at the competition back then.
What a small world. Alice and I met there too.
What a small world indeed. They both took a seat.
I didn't know there was a girl on our team.
Is there a problem with that?
Yeah. Is there a problem with that, sir?
Soma, meet Alice, our game writer and designer. Alice, this is Soma Shin, a dear friend of mine. He's in charge of music and sound production.
Nice to meet you.
It actually isn't. This line gets me.
I see you're friends with Chris.
And this is Harry. Remember that artist I used to follow on Instagram? I asked him to be our main artist.
Yo,
The famous one. You never fail to impress me, dude.
This artist is not just any artist. He knows every style, proper work ethic, and even art direction, since we're going to need multiple artists in the future.
I'm Soma.
you and your twin look alike.
We get that a lot. But Chris, you mentioned you just reunited with your friend and didn't know Harry personally until you invited him. So how could you fully trust them to be your co-founders?
Ugh.
Chris may trust you both, but I just met you. So how would I know you're capable of being his co-founders?
Do your research, okay?
Alice has released 2 successful romance web novels on WritePad. One is an ongoing one with 100,000 average weekly readers. She's a writing studies graduate, has connection with an editor, so we can trust her.
100 weekly average readers? That's amazing.
They're both shocked. We love to see. Oh, yeah.
Romance, huh? Will you be ready to write another genre aside from that?
Of course. I've published a few short stories in each genre I know.
I'll have to check those later. Now you, main artist. It's nice to finally meet one of Chris's favorite artists. But as his friend, I want to know how committed you are to this venture. I know you're famous and rich, but don't let it get to your head. Would you be ready to commit the deadlines and the possible risk of running a business?
I mean, Soma is being very practical, I will say. Like, it is not the most personable way to do it, but, you know, he's being very practical.
I'm not sure I like the way you speak.
I mean, I agree.
This is serious for all of us. You're already successful. You can be commissioned by game developers if they want. Why a startup? This isn't a playground, just so you know.
What do you think of me? An airhead who just plays around?
I knew his mouth would get him in trouble.
I just don't understand why. Plus, you exude that aura, too.
You judged me too soon. I am committed to this.
You tell him, Harry.
Whatever your reasons are. I'm sure Chris thought about you thoroughly.
Then I'll return the question. How capable are you?
I don't want to brag. You tell them, Sasuke.
Making your brother do it for you?
Why me? My brother used to be the producer of Techno Jane.
Bro.
Ugh,
Dun dun dun.
Techno Jane, the
Girl group.
That's right.
Why are you here then?
Techno Jane is a popular girl group who are also famous internationally. They recently won a grand prize at the National Music Award and beat other big named artists.
He was hit with a plagiarism scandal. He got fired, and he can't work anywhere else because of his reputation.
Said about bragging.
He didn't intend to. He was tricked.
Tricked?
His co-composer showed him sample demos, which she claimed she created. They thought it was good, so they used them for their new tracks.
And then?
The netizens found out. She blamed Soma for the credit.
What? That's awful.
Did you defend yourself?
I did, but she had it all planned from the start.
What?
My brother has many enemies in the music industry. To think that his friend would even do it. Of course he wouldn't see it coming.
I mean, yeah, that really sucks.
Just like me, Soma too has faced challenges in the corporate world.
I wonder what Chris has gone back through at his company before.
How did you meet him, Chris?
We met in a game online.
Ah, memories.
We should play again sometime.
Anyway, I figured the game industry could be a break from that chaotic industry. Enough about me. Your turn, Sosuke.
Ah, right. I'm a software engineer. I used to make games for an outsourcing company while I also made my own games during my free time.
Oh. Outsourcing means hiring someone outside your company, like another business or freelancer, to do tasks or services that could be done in-house.
I applied at Razer Games, but I got 2 calls. I got confused since HR called me, and then Chris called me separately as a different company.
Why did you call him?
I had his resume when I was still at Razer Games. He has a splendid portfolio.
What? Is that even allowed?
I would have come with him regardless.
'Cause he's your brother's friend.
Aside from that, I know Chris's capability as a game producer. Then I found out that he got fired.
I thought he resigned.
Chris shook his head.
I got accepted at Razer, but only as a game programmer.
He wanted to be involved in creative input too.
Sosuke nodded his head.
That's why I chose to join the startup.
Technically, Sosuke is a skilled programmer and has prior knowledge of QA testing. But he can also be creative if you try to play his indie games.
That's pretty dope. I can't wait to work with you at the game jam.
After the game jam, we'll be able to determine our paths from there on.
The game jam is where we can only make a game in 7 days.
Okay. We met everyone. I think we're gonna go into this. The game jam. How fun. The meeting has ended and Chris is walking me home.
You really are something, Chris.
I apologize if I kept on impressing you, Alice.
I must keep myself up to the game then.
By the way, how's work?
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
I got laid off.
What?
Yeah, what timing, isn't it? Now I can focus on this game jam.
Alice, I'm sorry.
Why would you be sorry? It's not your fault. I should be thanking you. This would have happened with or without you, so thank you for giving me an opportunity.
Will you be able to support yourself from now on?
I still have a few saved up. Besides, I still have novel writing.
Let me know when it gets tough. Also, if you decide to join the company and you're struggling financially, you can always live in my place.
What?
I don't mind a housemate. We'll have different rooms, of course.
I'll let you know once it gets tough then. But I'll try my best to keep the view from my apartment to myself.
I'll always be here.
Does this mean we're all jobless then?
Yeah. Though, I would like to add that we're also going to create jobs if we continue the startup.
Yeah. Anyway, knowing those twins is lucky.
Yeah, they may look identical, but they have entirely different personalities.
Soma Shin and Sosuke Shin, huh? For some reason, their names seem familiar.
Do they?
You happen to meet them at the Game Expo too. What a small world.
I will say, if you haven't caught on already, they were the callers at the call center that Alice had encountered. So
Chris,
I don't know when or if she'll remember. So we'll see.
are you sure you want to trust each of us?
What do you mean?
You asked us to be your co-founders. I wouldn't do that unless I know the person well. I mean, you may know me from the past, but a lot has changed since then. Harry is a person you look up to, but who knows if he's serious about this? I have no qualms with Sosuke. Soma seemed to be the most genuine, but his reputation could affect your business. Are you sure of us? Are you sure you want me in your team?
Alice, they too have faced struggles in life. Their survival efforts, morals, vision, and dreams. I found myself in each of them. I found myself in you. Your deep desires, motivations, and experiences made me trust you all.
But you never know what a person thinks. Even if, let's say, there's a contract. People change. That's a fact.
How do you decide, Alice?
Huh?
Do you take calculated risks based on guts?
I match them both.
The same goes for me. In life, there are risks we should take. Otherwise, we regret.
Chris.
I am taking the risk. How about you? We arrived. Good night, Alice.
Lots to think about. Taking the risk. I could try out the game jam, but I don't know if I'll be able to commit after that. I have bills to pay, food to eat. Challenges are scaring me. After dinner, I did some research on the Shin brothers. Sosuke Shin has an impressive portfolio of indie games he's created. The variety in genres and gameplay mechanics is impressive. I don't know anything about programming, but based on the comments, especially from critics, he was able to turn simple functionalities into creative turns. Interesting. I should play them sometime. Next up, Soma Shin. He is indeed a renowned music producer. He produced for Techno Jane, one of the most famous girl groups in the country. He can do any music genre, but he specializes in EDM. I read about the plagiarism issue that was reported in various outlets. The majority of people believed his co-composer, Lucy Myers, despite having baseless statements. Even though she had photographic evidence, I don't think it's enough to prove the truth. Just one angle doesn't give you the whole picture of a scenario. This is the problem when you're famous. Regardless if it's the truth or not, your reputation will be tainted. They're the only ones who know the truth. I feel bad for Soma. Suddenly, an email notification popped up on my laptop screen. That was quick. The company transferred me the severance pay. Despite how I hate that place, the fact that I helped callers gives it meaning. It reminds me of that one caller who apologized on behalf of his brother. Wait, what was his name again? Shiz something. I feel like it's familiar. Sasuke? Wait, Sosuke Shin? Was that it? And his brother's Soma Shin. Whoa, talk about fate. Good thing I was using my agent name. So that man who talked rubbish to me was Soma. That man really gets on my nerves. How come Chris hired him despite that personality? I mean, he's good at his job. And they are friends. But my team consists of amazing people, regardless of that. I feel like I'm the only one left out. I should keep up with them. I should keep my writing skills up to the game. Yes, please, because I've forgotten. We're doing the writing skill event where you select correct words based on a given theme. Level 1 Game Jam. There will be new rules for different levels. Okay. Selecting each correct word corresponds to a love interest. Love interest will be indicated as a colored butterfly. Cyan for Harry, red for Chris, black for Soma, and yellow for Sosuke. Accumulated points will determine your route in the prologue. Okay, sure. Okay, romance. Yes. Okay, 10 times. Okay. Okay. Increase with more words that are associated with the theme. It'll be less if we don't. We gotta pass that target. Now grinder. No need. I can do it, I think. Level 1, Game Jam start. Romance. Let's see. I mean, it's not timed or anything, so that's nice. Hard to beat. I think that's Soma. Dun 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 Harry. Dun 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 dun. Hey. Dun 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 dun. Yearning. I knew that would be a Chris one. Destiny. Dun, 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 dun. Adoration. Dun, 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 dun. Devotion. Dun, 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 dun. Am I not doing it? Should I be like... I kind of was like, wait. This should be enough progress for the day. Anyways. I think I'm going to leave it here. I just want to do the writing skills mini event. But thank you so much for watching so far. I should be able to complete the prologue in the next video, and we're going to get really into understanding how the game jam is going to work and everything. Let me know what you think of the story so far, and what do you think of Alice's fellow co-founders. They're definitely an eclectic bunch, but we are all talented, so we'll see how we can make it work. I already told you that basically Harry is the one love interest that I'm most interested in, but we'll see about the other ones. I'm very curious about how the stories for all the others will go, so we'll see. I'm glad to revisit this game also after a couple of years now, so yeah, let me know if you've played Talents, if you plan to play Talents, and what do you think of the prologue so far. And if you like the video, please don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more of Talents, as well as other indie visual novels here on my channel as I play through them and give a little bit of my commentary and everything. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.